Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and today we're going to be playing some more Library of Ruina. I have to tell you, it's been hard to resist the chance to sort of play more of this off stream, but obviously this is a story-based game, and I don't want to sort of move on ahead of the story and sort of leave you guys going, what happened? Why are you suddenly max level and all that? So we're going to be continuing right from where we left off. So let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, the temptation is indeed very strong, Kura. I thought you were lurking. I'm not going to judge you. Okay, just give me a second. And we will get into it then, shall we? As always, do let me know if there are any issues. And let's play that opening again, shall we? That was a really good opening.
Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be? Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in the body? Transform me 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand. Turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You may broke but all convenient theories. For the puppets on TV, there is comfort in the streets. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. When does it hit for me? Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric ship you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
I feel like the chat's gonna keep on going on about the long hair versus short hair argument, aren't they? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a mod to give her long hair. Let's continue, shall we? Alright. So, last where we left off, we had another anomaly suppression. So I think we should get straight into it. I think we should unlock ourselves a new abnormality. I'm curious to see what's going to be in Malkuth's department. We had Bloodbath over here. It was one that we didn't see in our playthrough, but I'm very familiar with that one because this one's basically the representation of Carmen killing herself. So let's see what Malkuth has, shall we? Scorched Girl! We did have her, actually. Okay. Have we, we've equipped Malkuth, right? Yeah, we've given her some stuff. Do we want to... I want to give her a 0-cost card? Charge up. Restores light, but also inflicts paralysis. Probably get away without it. Let's go for a dodge and strike, shall we? take away one of these rats guys and add a dodge and strike. Okay. And we will enter the Book of Scorched Girl. Alright. It's grasping onto that charred matchstick. Like that's its only hope. Okay, so Scorched Girl is really fast, it seems. And it's got some buddies with it. Last Match Flames. Okay, let's have a look and see if these have anything special to them. So they've got 25 health and 15 stagger. They're vulnerable to bashing, it seems. Over here. Everything's ineffective against you. You got 500 health. Okay, so this is definitely a puzzle boss of some sort. Dying Flame. Lose 50% of max HP when an ally and become staggered when an ally dies. Okay. So we have to kill these. And ashes lose all light upon becoming staggered. So this thing probably charges up and explodes on us, probably killing us if we aren't careful. And like that, at least that's what this is sort of saying to me. Like we don't want it to get to 4 light, probably. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't doing anything. These are going to do some embers. On use, lose 5 HP. Broken Hope, that's going to evade. So we can sort of ignore this one this round, because that's just evading. But we can sort of lay the smack down on you, I think. I don't have... we do have that, however. Probably avoid with Skitter Away, and also do some bashing damage, which it is weak against. Okay. I know that we've got this one here. 3 to 4. Oh, actually, this will also give us some protection. And it's basically guaranteed to sort of get through. Ah, yeah, this does have some bashing as well. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go all out. Alright, that restored all of our light. And this guy got staggered immediately, which is good. I'm gonna use Broken Hope again. Now we... don't have much in the way of stagger, do you? I'm gonna use Struggle. Turns to ash at the end, poor thing. Okay, you're still unable to do anything because you don't have enough light. It's gonna reduce its health a little bit. They're going to use... Skitter Away. I had a quick mode turn on. I don't want quick mode on. Okay, again, we're fine here. I'll be able to kill you outright. we roll a max on this, we can. Okay, now I'm a bit worried about you. You've almost fully charged up. Okay, I think Scorch Girl's gonna kill us this round. Okay, it's just gonna do 15 to 20 bashing damage. We should survive that. Okay, cool. Fourth match flame. It's not as fatal as I thought it was, but it's still kind of nasty. Alright, so where... Yeah, basically got no chance there. We're just going to ignore it. And over here... I can't use that, so I'm going to use that. There we go. Don't take hope away from me. Alright, so we have successfully suppressed our Scorched Girl. That's cool. I like how these battles have different ways.
책들이 좀 도움이 됐나?
Maybe we'll get ourselves a new librarian for Malkuth as well.
네, 조금 어려워도 열심히 분류하고 있어요. 다행히 성과는 있는 것 같네요.
듣기 좋은 소리구만. 근데 전에 들었을 때 피가 흐르는 몸이니 뭐니 엔젤라가 말했던 것 같은데. 넌 인간이 아니었던 거야?
의체 같은 몸이었어요. 다시 돌이킬 수 없는 상태의 모습이었죠.
Hey Drago, welcome!
의체 시술을 받았는데 이곳에서 다시 예전 사람의 몸으로 돌아간 거구만. 그것도 대단한데? 이것도 도서관의 힘이겠지?
네, 그럴 거예요.
역시 도서관은 내가 알고 있던 상식이 죄다 무너지는 곳이야.
How are you going?
근데 되돌아온 몸이 그다지 마음에 들지 않는 거야?
좋죠. 하지만 이런 걸 바란 게 아니에요.
Yeah, we know what happened.
전엔 무슨 일을 했길래?
그러게요. 예전의 전 뭘까요? 믿기지 않겠지만 이건 제 세 번째 삶이에요.
Third try. Am I missing one here? Unless we're sort of counting robot Malkuth.
도서관과 사서들에게는 많은 역사가 쌓여 있죠.
I suppose third try makes sense. Died once, and then got resurrected as the robot Malkuth, then got shut down, and then put in here. So yeah, I guess that checks out. Third try.
세 번째라고? 뭐 막 되살아나거나 그런 건가?
엄밀히 말하면 세 번째로 기억을 더 씌운 거예요.
Yeah, two previous bodies.
예전의 나. 이런 고민은 저도 처음 해보네요.
어려운 문제를 떠안고 있구만. 지금의 넌 뭐인 것 같아?
전 모두의 노력을 물거품으로 만든 무책임한 녀석이에요. 그리고 분수에 맞지 않는 일로 잘못을 범한 멍청이인 것 같기도 하고요.
I mean, you really did pay for that.
잠깐. 왜 갑자기 어두워지고 그래? 일단 진정하자고. 천천히 숨을 들이마시고 내쉬고 들이마시고 내쉬고 좀 진정됐어?
덕분에 좀 나아졌어요. 고마워요, 롤랑. 당장 어떻게 할 수 없는 일에 대해 열내봤자 의미가 없는 걸 제가 누구보다 잘하는데.
Yeah, Malkuth does look pretty cute.
할 수 있는 일부터 힘내야겠죠.
To be fair, like, she's always been cute.
좋아. 나도 열심히 해볼 테니까 예전에 자신이라는 문제에 대해서는 천천히 생각해보자고.
Okay, yep, so we've got ourselves an assistant librarian, new abnormality pages, emotional threshold level increased for that level, and new assignment. Alright, so what have we got here? So, we've got ashes. The charred body represents the child's crumbled hope, while the ever-blazing flame represents the obsession or affection. So, this is for a single ally. When hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn to the attacker and gain a buff at a 40% chance the next scene. Offensive dice inflict 1 burn on hit, does not stack. Okay, that's a useful ability to have. We've got Footfalls, which looks like it's a level 2. I am coming to you. You who will be reduced to ash like me. All allies. When a librarian's HP is at 20% or lower, deal 30% of the target's max HP as damage, maximum of 36 damage, and inflict 1 to 3 burn upon approaching them, then die. Alright, so it turns out people into living bombs, it seems. And we've got Matchlight as well, which is another sort of red card. Well, she's like a ticking time bomb. No one can tell if she's in a good mood or not. So, the first 2 combat pages the librarian uses after this abnormality page is selected gain the Matchlight status. This excludes on-play pages. Whenever the librarian uses a page with Matchlight, gain 1 Ember. Pages with Matchlight will become stronger based on the amount of Ember. However, they have a 25% chance to damage the user if Ember is at 4 or higher. Okay. So I guess we can stack this one. It lasts 2 turns. You gain Matchlight. Okay. Wonder how much stronger they get. Based on the amount of Ember. Okay. Okay, so we can use like 1. We can use up to 2 of these on the same person without any harm. Oh no. The second one, the 4th card will sort of have a chance to hurt them. Okay. Alright, cool. So we've got Scorched Girl now. So, she wants us to use abnormality pages on librarians in battle, and also obtain a book. A certain book that we don't know yet. Okay. As for the key to floor, we need to unlock the next lower floors. So, I would guess Hod, Netzak, and Isod. And also improve our level, I guess. Alright, now we've got ourselves a new librarian here. That's a new outfit. Okay. Okay, so similar to before, each librarian has a uniform for their level, and we can actually sort of use it for different parts. Okay, so if anyone wants to join the history department with Malkuth, do let me know, because we've got ourselves a new librarian. So we're gonna give her. What do we want to give her? got these Brotherhood of Iron cards here that we could go with. And give an electric shock. Normal, fatal, normal. That's going to be a fair bit of defense. 4 to 6. Yeah, let's we'll equip you with Mo, and we'll give you some combat pages now. I'm gonna give you a dodge and strike. Skitter away is always good. Give you a bite off as well. Feeling good. And Endure. Endure looks pretty good. 2 defensive cards and a bashing with infliction of paralysis. What was a solid attack? Want to sort of do bashing damage. Struggle's good. Gain protection. Grab Dirty Blow. And... lower max value of opponent's next die by 3. That one's good. It's a very aggressive card, actually. Let's put 2 of those. And... 2 paralysis. We'll give you a YOLO. We'll give you that. Okay. Have any more books to burn? I've got a few of those. You don't have to at the moment. Alright. So, let's go invite a new person. Brotherhood of Iron. Let's go send ourselves an invite, shall we?
아직도 저번 일 때문에 온몸이 쑤셔 죽겠어.
Hook Fixer. Huh? Okay.
근육통이 생각보다 오래가네. 그래도 어제는 장난 아니었지?
These guys look pretty cool.
그래, 네가 새로 장만한 공방 무기가 성능 하나는 죽여주더라.
말도 마. 신나게 날뛰다가 일이 커져서 예상보다 20명 넘게 더 찢어야 했잖아.
Yep, life is cheap in the back streets.
우리 쪽에서 실수한 거라 추가 수당을 받을 수도 없고 말이야.
에이, 또 재미없게 군다. 마지막에는 결국 자기가 제일 신나서 방방 날뛰어놓고서는.
Did you get rid of your arms so that you could have 2 scythes over there instead?
맥켈린이 근육통으로 고생하는 것도 다 너 말리려다가 그런 거잖아.
그건 미안하다 생각하고 있다니까.
그렇게 신경 쓸 필요 없어. 나도 너희에게 몇 번 신세 졌으니까.
인정하기 싫지만 이번에는 태인 말이 맞아. 우리 모두 어느 정도 성질을 죽여야 할 필요가 있어.
Maybe a little bit.
해결사로 일하는 한 필요 이상으로 일을 벌이는 건 좋지 않으니까.
살인 조직 출신이었던 우리가 사무소에 등록돼서 해결사 일이나 하고 있다니.
Yeah, it did sound like that's what they were implying, that they were working for a syndicate previously.
세상 일이 참 어떻게 될지 모르는 거라니까.
Now they're legit.
이 사무소도 참 별나. 우리 같은 애들을 받아주다니.
대표가 말했잖아. 조직이 넘쳐나듯 사무소와 해결사들도 넘쳐나서 그만큼 더 개성이 있어야 살아남을 수 있다고.
Ah, so they're going for the niche market, I see.
복장 규정도 다른 사무소에 비하면 굉장히 자극적이지.
그래서 우리같이 날뛰는 녀석들만 득실대잖아.
가능한 대상을 잔인하게 찢어놓고 잘 보이는 곳에 걸어두면 된다니까 다들 신난 거지.
늘 하던 일이었으니까 뭐.
Yeah, except you get to call yourselves fixers now instead of syndicate.
처음에는 무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나 했는데 상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는 역할을 해줘야 한다니까 납득은 돼.
그래도 아직은 뜨내기 조직이나 돈 없는 녀석들만 의뢰해서 말이야. 이 사무소 아직 갈 길이 멀어 보인단 말이지.
You'll get there. I think there's an invitation, actually, for you.
하긴 사무소라 하기에는 꼬리 쥐새끼들 모아놓은 것 같긴 하지.
대표한테 호출이 왔어. 새로운 일이 있으니 돌아오라는군.
요즘 사무소는 저런 근본 없는 녀석들까지 쑤시고 다니는구만. 아주 그냥 포화 상태야. 개나 소나 해결사 일을 하고 있으니.
그건 자기 얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀 잘 나갔거든.
You were grade 9, though.
여러 가지 일이 있어서 밑바닥 인생이 됐긴 하지만.
Okay.
그래서 너는 무슨 일로 먹고 살았어?
난 이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어. 능력에 맞는 일을 해온 거지.
그래? 그러니까 제대로 된 일은 아무것도 하지 못했다는 거네? 와, 정말 눈뜨니 새로운 공간이네?
특이점인가 뭔가 하는 그런 건가?
요즘에는 놀랄 일들이 많네.
환영합니다, 손님. 안녕?
Did they just try to kill her immediately?
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼한데? 몸에 돈 좀 부었나 봐?
I was wondering, admittedly, how long it would take before someone tried to attack Angela.
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 필요 없답니다, 손님.
She's just annoyed.
곧 전력을 다해 날뛰셔야 할 테니까요.
나긋나긋하게 말하는 거 기분 나빠.
As you wouldn't like her when she's mad.
너 인간 아니지?
어라? 표정 변했어. 정말 아닌가 본데?
또 놀랍군. 도시에서 인간 이외의 지성을 지닌 것을 만나는 건 정말 드문 일인데.
그러게 말이야. 정말 돈 좀 될 일인 것 같아. 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
She's not impressed with these chuckle fucks. Alright. So, got 2 hook fixes. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength next scene. And then we'll have... Okay. And then we'll have the sort of like the final boss fight with those 3. These guys are just sort of generics. Sort of moves have they got? I can even heal themselves a little bit. Got track. That's not too bad. Like it's fairly simple, but I sometimes it's a 0 cost. Mutilate. Ooh. Deal damage and heal. Alright. That's up my alley. Alright. Let's go in with Roland and Araxis, shall we? And we can always sort of switch out to Malkuth and Angel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we can't bring in different floors, but when we sort of unlock more slots, if it's a 3 sort of slot, you can sort of bring in different people. All right, I see. All right, let's go, shall we? so scary, almost dropped my weapon. Okay, so this guy's got good speed. They're all going after Roland here. What are you using? You're both just using track, huh? Okay, so this is... It's gonna seriously hurt these people, huh? And do that... And... Let's go... Dirty blow. Alright, let's go. Pow! Okay, so if you one-shot someone before they get to act, it seems like they don't use their card, they just don't sort of act, they don't sort of move it to someone else. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so you're going on a rampage this round. Let's do that. And we'll have you land a follow-up. Okay. Deflected. Staggered. Excellent. Bam. Okay. Got them pretty good. Alright, so now I've got Taylor, McCullen, and Naoki here. Have anything special? Let's overpower card. Okay. Bend this off if you can. Lower max value of the opponent's next die by 3. Okay. Certainly a lot of things in here with special effects. Going first. Okay, evade and a bunch of sort of piercing bleed attacks. Okay. Alright. Let's continue with this stage play, shall we? Okay, get ready. Gonna win this one for sure. I just hand over the goods before we mess you up real bad. Careful there, this is gonna hurt bad if it hits you in the wrong spot. Alright. That's a whole bunch of 3s. You're not doing anything this round. Guess you don't have enough. Your cards aren't gonna work for it. Okay. Normal fatal. Let's go after you, shall we? And you... Let's do that. These fucks are strong. Damn it, I thought I could make it through this. Alright. Now, let's go with Scars. I'll put on you since you've taken a bit more damage. It took... Stood still and took it all. I'll avenge your death. Alright. Roll dice. Okay. Gain 1 haste next scene, huh? Alright, so for you... Rampage. You're going to use up all of your heat. So... let's go here. And we can intercept you, actually. Alright, they're both staggered. Gain ourselves pale hands. Let's use it on you. Gonna go with fight. Seven. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go with fight off there. I'm just gonna skitter away over here, deal some fatal damage there. And you... there we go. Excellent. Yep. Office has been dealt with. At least, this part of them. Alright, so we got an extra Hook Office Volume 1 out of this, as well as a bunch of books for each of them. Okay. Didn't get any new battle symbols, but oh well.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 저 손님들 덕분에 사무소라는 곳에 대해서 더 알게 될 것 같네.
Okay, now I want to see if our abnormality page use for the general reference books affected the history books.
그 뭐냐 녀석들이 했던 말 너무 신경 쓰지 마.
지금 위로하는 거야?
위로라고 해야 하나. 네가 인간이든 아니든 난 별로 신경 안 써.
신선하네. 그런 위로를 들은 지는 꽤 오래됐으니까. 그것도 단 한 명한테만.
I'm with Roland here. It doesn't matter if you're human or not.
뭐 지금은 인간의 시대니까.
인간의 시대? 정확히 어떤 뜻이지?
야야, 그렇게 쏘아봐도 말이지. 나도 빠삭하게 하는 것은 아니야. 인간이 아닌 지성을 가진 존재들은 도시에서 적극적으로 외곽으로 몰아내졌어. 정확한 이유야 모르지만 그 일환 중 하나로 꽤 전에 인공지능 윤리 개정안 같은 것도 생겨났고, 감정과 욕망을 느낄 수 있는, 그러니까 사람과 다를 바 없는 기계를 만들어내는 것은 진작에 가능했거든.
Okay. Driven out of the city into the outskirts for beings that weren't human. Alright.
하지만 바로 그 점이 문제였을 거야. 인공지능 윤리 개정안으로 인해서 기계는 말할 것도 없고 의체라 해도 인간과 유사하게 만들 수 없거든. 뭐 몇몇 예외가 있어 보이긴 하지만
저들 말처럼 난 인간이 아닌 만들어진 기계야. 정확히는 내 설계의 원본이 된 인간이 있었고 원본의 뇌 일부를 사용해서 만들어진 기계야.
의체도 아니라
의체 같은 것도 아니야. 순수한 기계야.
뇌가 사용됐다며?
원본 뇌의 전자 설계 복사본이 사용되었을 뿐이지.
Yeah. Template of Carmen's brain, but not actually Carmen.
내 몸은 순수한 기계야.
왠지 그럴 것 같긴 했어. 그리고 세상 물정을 잘 모르는 것 보니까 밖을 못 본 채 갇혀 살아오기만 한 것 같고. 그렇다면 조심 좀 해야 해. 특히 언젠가 이곳을 나갈 거라면 말이야. 넌 인간의 모습에 감정도 가지고 있고 욕구도 가지고 있는 지성체인 것으로 봐서 완벽하게 윤리 개정안을 어긴 채 만들어졌겠지.
I don't think Angela's gonna be too happy about that.
머리에서는 그런 건 또 귀신같이 잡아내거든. 이 머리는 도시 전체를 주무르는 음습한 놈들이야. 아마 만날 일은 전혀 없겠지만. 아무튼 애초에 이 도서관이라는 장소 자체가 굉장히 위험해. 여기에 있는 사서들도 뭐랄까 인간이자 인간이 아닌 것처럼 보이니까.
네 말대로야. 난 감정을 가질 수 있도록 설계되었고 까마득한 시간을 끝나지 않을 것만 같던 반복되는 무대 위에서 보내왔어.
1,000,000 years.
심지어 끝난 줄 알았지만 끝난 것도 아니었고 말이야.
그나저나 널 설계하고 만들어낸 놈들도 대단하다.
Mm-hmm.
이유는 몰라도 머리에서 지정한 규칙을 어기는 것은 호통깡이 아니고서야 저지를 수 있는 일이 아닌데.
That all a... What a scam.
결국 다 머리의 방식으로 처리될 뿐이거든.
네 말대로 다 죽었지. 그래도 도서관은 안전할 거야. 안전할 수밖에 없는 곳이니까. 들어오는 것도 나가는 것도 자유롭지 못한 새장 같은.
Although Roland did somehow manage to get inside.
또 자기가 하지 말라고 해놓고 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네. 무슨 말이야 그게?
Which I suppose is why you're so curious about him. It's important to understand how he managed to get inside so that you can prevent people like, say, the head and arbiters and all that from getting in.
언젠가 이곳을 나가서 날 이 꼴로 만든 모든 것들에게 되갚아주고 자유를 얻고 말 거야.
Mm-hmm.
아무튼 난 별로 신경 안 써. 그건 그거고 이건 이거니까. 어디 보자. 이 친구는 2층의 지정사서 예소드. 기술과학 분야 서적의 담당이군.
Oh, we've got Esot now. Standing like a cool guy.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야. 엔젤라의 시종이지.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게 된 지정사서 예소드입니다.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so information department is now technological sciences.
엔젤라와는 다른 차가운 시선이 느껴지는 건 착각이려나? 뭐야? 설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면 폭력으로 해결하는 타입이야?
I'm just fixing up his tie. Yep.
넥타이가 풀어졌군요.
고마워. 상냥한 친구였구나.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇입니까?
He's not covering his neck anymore.
나야 뭐 도와주는 것 말고는 선택지가 없으니까. 말쿠트도 그렇고 너도 엔젤라가 마음에 들지 않는 거야?
Is it a trend to dislike her?
당연하지 않습니까? 엔젤라는 우리의 소원을 마지막에 무참히 짓밟았습니다.
Mm-hmm.
복잡한 이야기인 것 같구만. 그럼 넌 왜 사서로 일하고 있는 거야?
Probably overcame the trauma after core suppression. You know what? That does make sense, Al.
그런 거래였습니다.
거래라고? 도서관에 층이 잠겨 있고 사서들이 잠들었다고 하는 것도 그 거래라는 것과 관련이 있겠군. 복잡한 이야긴 질색인데 그것도 감정적인 문제라면. 어쨌든 너나 나나 엔젤라를 도와야 하는 거잖아.
How are you going, by the way, Al? Hopefully you're doing alright.
그렇습니다.
그럼 앞으로 잘 부탁해.
뭡니까?
악수 몰라? 잘해보자는 의미의 악수. 이왕 이렇게 된 거 인상 풀고 잘해보자고. 말쿠트처럼 너에게도 책을 전달해주면 되는 거지?
그렇습니다. 저는 그 중에서도 도시의 기술과학에 대한 책을 분류합니다. 당신이 할 일과 제가 할 일은 명백하니 이쯤에서 돌아가 주시죠.
예. 안 그래도 그러려고 했습니다.
Okay. Yep, got ourselves our patron librarian, got the floor of tech science. And we've been promoted to urban myth, apparently. Alright, hopefully that hour goes by fast. Up scene 2, urban myth. Do not have the time to think about the terror at the end of the song before the setting of the sun.
뒤틀림에 대해 하나 협회나 치바의 일과에서 내려온 보고는 더 없나?
네, 아직 상황을 주시하는 중입니다.
Okay, so this means that we're probably more well known in the city. We're now an urban myth. So the head and the wings might start taking notice. Or if not them, then some people below them.
하지만 유효한 후보는 몇 개 있습니다. 도시 질병인 꿈의 세탁소와 어제의 약속, 그리고 도시 전설인 톱니 교단 정도입니다.
This is starting to sound like a new sort of form of classification system, similar to like Zayn, Teth, He, WoW, and Aleph. And, like they definitely sort of sound like abnormalities. Like I could totally see an abnormality called Laundry of Dreams, Yesterday's Promise, The Church of Gears. Okay. So I guess Library of Ruina would be our abnormality name? Okay. So after Urban Legend is probably Urban Plague.
이거 영 시원치 않구만.
아, 그리고 이번에 도시 괴담으로 지정된 도서관이란 곳도 후보에 있습니다.
Aha, there we go. The library, recently appointed urban myth. Also on the list of possible sources.
위에서도 잡히는 게 없으니 마구잡이로 늘려대는군.
책 정리하는 것도 꽤 익숙해져가네.
순순히 도와주는 이유가 뭐야?
어? 네가 안 도와주면 날 죽여버린다면서. 게다가 혼자서는 여기서 나갈 수도 없고.
공포에 의해서 행동하는 사람이라고는 보이지 않는걸? 난 꽤 많은 사람들이 공포에 사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습을 봐왔거든.
He's just realized the situation he's in and decided to accept it.
그런 예전 일들로 미루어 봐서 넌 단지 죽음이 두려워서 도와주는 것으로 보이지 않아.
He realizes he's in a shit spot and he's just like, well, alright, well, time to shovel some shit.
무슨 일을 해오던 거야? 솔직히 말하자면 나도 이곳에서 알아가고 싶은 게 있어.
무엇을?
넌 이 도시의 책을 모아감과 동시에 단 하나의 완전한 책을 얻을 것이라고 했지. 그렇다면 나도 그 과정에서 재밌는 것들을 경험해 볼 수 있을 것 같았거든.
So he's along for the lols.
어차피 지금 나가봤자 마땅히 할 일도 없어. 밑바닥 해결사 인생의 반복이지.
Yeah, things are nice here. You get food, got a nice place to rest, doing some interesting stuff.
그리고 무엇보다 나도 알아내고 싶은 것이 하나 있어. 이곳에서 너의 일을 돕다 보면 알게 될 수 있지 않을까 기대하고 있거든.
Maybe you can find your book in the library.
이해관계가 일치했다는 거네. 그래, 내가 널 이용하는 만큼 너도 날 이용할 수 있지. 하지만 조심해. 어설프게 이용했다가는 정말 죽을 수 있으니까.
무슨 말을 그렇게 살벌하게 하냐? 전에 무슨 일이 있었길래 늘 날이 서 있는 거야?
캐묻지 않는 게 좋을 거야. 이번에는 팔다리를 천천히 녹여줄 수 있으니.
말을 못하겠네. 저 궁금한 게 있습니다. 질문 받습니까?
That's a question.
뭔데? 가려서 묻도록 해. 경고는 했으니까.
이곳의 사서들은 대체 뭐야? 인간은 아닌 것 같고, 그렇다고 기계나 인조 생명체도 아닌 것 같은걸?
예전 이 시설에서 이용만 당해왔던 환상체라는 존재들과 직원들.
Both.
나와 다를 바 없는 존재들이야.
Stuck here.
인간으로부터 비롯된 채 한껏 이용당할 대로 이용당하고 버려졌지.
지금도 이용당하고 있는 것 같은데.
망가져버렸어. 금방이라도 사라질 것 같이 옅어진 존재를 인간의 몸과 책으로 묶어두고 있을 뿐이지. 내가 할 수 있는 건 나와 사서를 자유롭게 할 책을 찾는 것뿐이야.
Okay. So Angela doesn't just want to free herself, she wants to free the librarians too? Or at the very least, what will free her will also free the librarians, and she's fine with that.
사서들을 밖에 풀어둘 거라고?
그러지 않고서야 나뿐만 아니라 너도 나갈 수 없을 텐데.
And the abnormalities. That's actually a good point. Yeah, the abnormalities were exploited here as well.
너의 몸을 복구하는 데 있어서 같은 힘을 사용했으니까.
I suppose you gotta break a few eggs in order to make an omelette, right? If she wants to free herself, she's gotta free the other librarians and the abnormalities. That's just the price you gotta pay. Best boss of the Lobotomy Corporation. Nothing there deserves to be free.
이것 하나만 기억해.
That's funny because that can be interpreted as two ways. Aluminium gun there. Either nothing there deserves to be free, or nothing there deserves to be free. Free nothing there. I'm sure the city can deal with White Knight and Apocalypse Bird just fine. They got plenty. They've got so much hardware in the city. You just gotta get yourself another sub then, Kuro.
손님들이 펼쳐내는 수많은 책들을 모으다 보면 결국 모든 것이 담겨 있는 단 하나의 책에 도달할 수 있으리란 걸.
Your own pet nothing there. That's worrying. I suppose you wouldn't have to worry about power. Alright, so we've got Isod's department now. Okay, so even if we aren't using Malkuth's floor, it does count all the abnormality pages. Gotcha. Okay. Now we've got Isod. Hold on, we wanna burn some books, don't we? All right. So Hook Office. Go. Alright, so got ourselves Hook Office Fixer. Normal, weak, fatal. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength for the next scene. Got Naoki. Normal, fatal, weak. Okay. Oh, you didn't get the other one. I have to do that again in order to get the other one. Okay. We got ourselves a bunch of cards at least. Take Angela or Malcolm as a pet. I mean, Kuro, have you been paying attention to this? You saw what... Did you watch the end of Lobotomy Corporation? I have to ask. The video that I linked on Discord? Or are you familiar with the end of Lobotomy Corporation? Because that's what happens when you have Angela as a pet. That's what happens when you have Angela as a pet and don't treat her like a human. Vina would have Mountain of Smiling Bodies as a pet. Okay. Alright, so we got ourselves a bunch of cards. But we still need tie-in. So we're gonna go and try and get tie-in. Invitation. You can now send general invitations. In the case of general invitations, the type of guests that take interest will depend on the value of the books you register. General invitations are sent to unimportant guests who won't lead the plot. However, they can be resources to help grow the library. Take the following steps 1 to 2 and send the general invitation. Any book you'd like to register for the books of the day by, yep, can be any amount or grade, and putting in a... Okay, so this is where we sort of get our chance to sort of use random things.
처음에 내뱉은 것 치고는 얌전히.
Never mind. That's not what I wanted to do. So this would let us proceed. That requires the book of tie-in. Let's recall story for that. I'm gonna send out Brotherhood of Iron and do this again. I mean, I would consider it, certainly. Would I actually? I don't know. I'll send Malkuth in this time. Maybe they can sort of pick themselves something up. Alright. Oh, and as always, do let me know if you want to become an assistant librarian, because I can totally make you one. Okay. Let's do that. And not that one. You want to become one? Okay. Do you want to be in Malkuth's department then, or would you rather wait for Yisod or someone else? I'm almost finished. I just have like the side story stuff. Do you want Gabura? Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind, okay, Owlblade? Down you go. Alright. Let's go with match flight. Okay. I don't think you can transfer librarians to different departments, so do keep that in mind, okay, Kuro? Perhaps someone more familiar with the game can let me know. Aluminium wants to be in Bina, so you're going to be waiting a while, admittedly, but that's no problem. I should probably write this all down or something. Give me a second. Okay. Librarians. Okay, so Gabura, you want Owlblade. Bina, aluminium gun. Okay. Let's save that. Alright, cool. I've got spots reserved for you now, okay? I'm gonna do Wallop, huh? Let's see if we can dodge that. And we'll just try to hack into you, even if you're not. Kurobachi, who was your favorite Sephiroth? Because I can totally sort of wait until we get there if you'd like. Nice. The red-haired one. Alright, so you want Gabura as well. Alright. So you'll be second in Gabura's department. Give me a... Kurobachi. There we go. Yeah, Gabura's popular. Alright. Move on. So everyone's going after Malkuth. Let's skitter away. And you can interrupt someone, actually. Anyone here vulnerable to slashing? You are, actually. Ow. Alright, so we're going to inflict ashes on ashes to Angel. I like how the music changes with the different emotion level. Alright, so this has an ember mark on it, it seems. So we will use it. And over here. Ow. Alright, so you're staggered. You're all gonna come after her now. That's not smart considering... Okay. Try and just take you out. Okay. Now... Could try that. Bold move. We could get an insta-kill if we get really lucky. As for here... nice. And you're just gonna burn to death, aren't you? Why don't we let you burn to death? Hey Rel, welcome. Okay, yep, so got Yun's office representative and Sherman challenger. Okay. We need to get ourselves some more tie-in books, so let's see if we can get ourselves tie-in. First things first, let's okay, so they've got separate categories, it seems. Okay, I see how it is. No McCullen. Alright, well at least we've got tie-in ones. There we go. Okay, cool, now I've got some tie-in. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that, just telemarketers. Alright. Now... Alright, so basically what makes tie-in good here is that he's only vulnerable to bashing damage. Some of the others sort of have extra vulnerabilities. Okay. I might consider equipping Yesod with that. So give me a second. Let's head over there and give him a new key page. Hello. Give him that. How does all look on him, by the way? Okay. You can have those creepy sort of claw arms. Okay. And we'll also have to go and read their stories as well. So, give me a second. Now, what do we want to grab here? We've got ourselves Track now, which does recover some HP. But arguably, Dodge and Strike would prevent us from taking damage in the first place. Though it is an evade rather than a block, so... It does have 2 actions. This will always work. We'll go with Track. Now, over here... grab ourselves an Endure. Skitter away. And... feeling good. Over here... Struggle's pretty good. Overpower's got a solid... And... Mutilate. Go with a... Commandeering is always good. +1 protect for everyone. These 3-point cards are all sort of pretty solid in their own right. This one's just got a variety of sort of different attack types, so you're sort of guaranteed to get something that they're weak to. I'll go with a Rampage. And... Let's go... That's a 2-2. Let's go fend this off. Alright. Alright, so we've got Yesod here equipped. So we've risen to the rank of Urban Myth. Let's go and check out those new books that we got. That was Book Office were the ones that we got there. Let's go check them out, shall we? I'll check out the base one first. Back when we were still part of the Killer Syndicate, we got a client asking us to hunt some crazed syndicate. They were shaking like a drenched rat as they came in. I suppose they were scared of places like this. They asked us to catch the wicked criminals kidnapping people in the parts of the street they live in. We had one question though. It's nice that they're giving us a job, but why ask a syndicate like ours instead of going to the Zwei or other offices that are suited for handling public safety issues? And they said they did try to request an office at first with the money raised by their neighbors, but then the office asked for a ridiculous sum of money, claiming that there's much preparation they need to take before they can uproot a whole syndicate. Poor fellow begged for help, but the office personnel didn't even flinch. Well, money is the only thing that gets fixes moving, so that's understandable. And I think their friend recommended us to them while they were looking for another way, if I remember it right. Introduced us as a trustworthy syndicate. So, they came all the way to our hideout. Trustworthy syndicate. It's a shame, really. I can still remember the client's head staring daggers at me, hanging from the top of a power pole. The syndicate paid us more cash. What can I do about it? We don't write official contracts or anything, so highest bidder gets our favor. No use glaring at me like that, pal. You're told by our new client to hang their head and guts out in the street to make an example of them. Those sick fucks even use some kind of singularity to keep him alive. Poor bastard. Should have requested an office in the first place. Somehow. Oh shit, damn. Alright. Cullen. It's not entirely impossible for a syndicate member to engage in fixer work, or vice versa. It's a pretty common occurrence, actually. If you have the skills to back yourself up, multiple organizations will make sweet offers to recruit you. What matters the most here is the relationships you've built. Your fate depends on the things you've done. Or karma, in other words. We didn't start out as fixers at the beginning, no. We were in fact part of a homicidal syndicate. Just see how intimidating we look. We used to be murder for hire in District 23. It was a small syndicate run by Naoki, I, and a few others, but our influence started to expand bit by bit since the young and talented Tyan joined us. Our current boss was originally the representative of an office we raided. They visited us once they heard that we shredded their fixers brutally and hung their ragged corpses on the streets like scarecrows. Said they'll need people like us. I thought they were just freaky with weird tastes, but looking back, now I get why they chose us. It's a strategy. Each office has all kinds of sensational stunts to attract the attention of potential clients in this oversaturated market. They hold radical events such as pay for one request and get one free, or group weapons into various grades and offer a free exchange for one of their most expensive ones. And the gullible clients fall for it. They don't know how much more that 1+1 deal actually costs, or how it has limitations on the grades of requests you can make. They don't bother looking up to check if the top grade weapons are in fact used ones. Seems our boss didn't want to add lies to this industry that's already full of filthy schemes, but they still had to catch people's eyes somehow. And this is the result. Hire guys like us and proudly advertise it. Fixers from a former killer syndicate will tear things up for you. You can count on us. Hang up a slogan like this, people get hooked up. That suits their tastes, that is. Oh man, I'm enjoying these stories. Okay, got Tyan over here. Alright, so he does actually have an arm. He's just got these hooks sort of attached to his back. How's my new weapon? Isn't it sick? Union Co. is the go-to workshop brand for ready-made bionic weapons and equipment. Their prices are pretty reasonable compared to most procedures and workshop weapons too. On top of superb performance, you can replace or attach them easily without having to worry about allergies, so it's pretty damn handy, you see? Oh, bionic equipment is pretty simple. It's like a weapon you attach to your body. It's not at all scary or dangerous, though it could feel a bit awkward when you get used to it for the first time. In my case, I accidentally ripped Naoki's clothes while walking by and cut my own cheek when I flailed it out of frustration. But now I've got used to it, it feels like I have free hands. If you have trouble finding the perfect procedure or weapon for you, try bionic equipment. I guarantee it's good. Alright, and we got Naoki over here. There's a huge variety of workshops. As diverse as syndicates and fixers are, weapons need individuality to stand out in this day and age. Old-fashioned swords or guns won't stand a chance against modern weapons loaded with new technology, I bet. From cheap and common gear to bionic equipment like the one Tyan's using, to equipment with ridiculous abilities that's almost indistinguishable from magic. Don't get too hyped though. More options means you need to be more cautious about choosing the right one for you. You have the time and money, you can buy them all and test them out at your leisure, but we have neither, do we? Don't just buy things others recommend without doing your own research though. That's one of the stupidest things you can do. Might fit them, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll have a good time with it. Still confident you can wield them well? Get real, buddy. Workshop equipment is not your average weaponry. So, before you choose your weapon, observe others carefully. See if any workshop products might suit you. Having keen eyes is all part of our skill. Guess why people choose us in our office out of all the other tough fixers out there. Alright. Well, that's their story. Okay. So Yesod wants us to acquire a few different books. You want more abnormalities. Unlock all the lower floors. Shall we experiment? Let's experiment and see what we get from just doing a general sort of invitation. We're going to start low rank here. Book of something, Book of Rats, and Book of a Grey Iron Fixter, and see what we might attract. Alright, so we've got ourselves some backstreet butchers, apparently. One act. Multi-block, cruelty, ingredient hunt, huh? Okay. They do have 27 health. Mostly weak to piercing. Okay. So let's just send our guys in, shall we? What are those? They do look like ingredients, but go easy on me, I don't like getting hurt. I only had 3 bowls for breakfast this morning, making my mouth water. They're cannibals! Alright. Let's go straight for this guy, shall we? We'll be able to overpower his weapon. And you... I'm mostly going to go on defense. Okay. Let's see if we can intercept one of you guys. Go with you. And you, on the other hand, 7 damage. Nah, I didn't get a kill. And staggered. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to go with Scars. And put that on Roland here. You can kill them easy. You, on the other hand, fragile on this guy, because we're going to be focusing in next round. Well done. Soft ones aren't pasty. Ah, low damage. Okay. Alright, so they basically got their choice. I'm going to defend, and you... Let's go for a dirty blow, I think. Pale hands. Put that on you. Ingredient hunt stronger. So what we're gonna do here is gonna try and evade with this. And you've got a speed advantage actually. Oh, let's do that. And see if we can't intercept. Okay. Oh, damn it. That was my mistake. Accidentally. Oops. Alright, let's just do that, I guess. Accidentally double tapped space. Okay, just bite the face off, shall we? There we go. Alright, so Backstreet Butcher's taken down. Got some extra guides to District 23, as well as Backstreet Butcher books. Alright, let's have a look at those, shall we? Actually, out of curiosity, what do we need for our next one here? Yeah, Book of Time. Right, we've got that. So, let's, what have we got here? Dark Alley. Oh, those have tie-in pages as well, huh? Okay. Page 2 of Butcher and page 2 of Hook Office Fixes. Okay. And got a few more sort of Hook Office ones there. Alright, let's go ahead and burn these. Alright. Oh, Mo was part of that. Actually missed that. Oh well. Backstreet's Butcher, page 1. +1 damage against enemies with bleed. Alright, that's not too bad if you've sort of got like a bleed build going on. Though they do have a fair few vulnerabilities. Weak and fatal. Basically the same thing except swapping around the weak and fatal ones. Okay. Now let's have a look at some of these cards. So we've got Cruelty over here. Recover HP equal to stacks of bleed on target. Wow, alright. They can definitely go for some interesting combinations. Pound, that's a fairly simple one. If you're going for a bleed build, Appetite would be pretty good to sort of rock off of that. Strong Strike. Okay. 2 attacks with high minimum damage. Bashing. Ingredient Hunt. Inflicts 2 bind. Next scene. Lowers all speed values. Okay. So basically make sure that the enemy rolls low so that you can sort of control the battlefield. And fairly decent damage too. Multi-hit. Oh, wow. Multi-hit's a pretty good one, actually. Although you do have to win the first roll. Otherwise the next 2 hits aren't going to be very good. Okay. Okay. Yes, we've had a look at Cruelty. Multi-block. That's not too bad. That's actually a pretty good defensive card. That reminds me of Skitter Away, except with block instead of evade. Multi-block. See, someone is entering the game of pain. Hey, Ozzy, welcome. And thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Fox Shrine. I hope you enjoy your stay. We've only just started, really. I've only played for about 5 hours. But we've reached Urban Myth level. And I was just sort of like doing some of the... I'm just sort of exploring what it's like to sort of like get random books. I might, want to do another story one, or do we want to try another one of these? So last time we... Oh, actually, Yes, Bistro. Yeah, just finished some nice cooking. I just dealt with a few butchers. We haven't... Like if, we haven't sort of run into these guys properly, I don't think. But we did invite some random people who happened to be butchers, and I was like, oh dear, these guys look like they're cannibals. So I'm guessing there's like some sort of cannibal syndicate running around or something like that. So that'd be interesting to run into. Alright, so District 23 is the Street of Flavor! Welcome to Flavor Town, everyone! Everything is permitted in the pursuit of making delicious dishes! Even dismembering humans! Isn't that exciting? Guests walked into a restaurant for a meal, but then the chef fell in love with them. Oh, they had the perfect amount of tenderness and girth. Chef pulled out a knife, and the guest ended up on a plate. You'll become the food you appreciated one day, and others will appreciate what you've become. It's a common story often told in these streets. Well, if you've really become the main character of one of those tales, be honored. That means the chef saw you as excellent meat. Hmm? That's just one of the best compliments you can hear in District 23. The more you know. People do just be cannibals in the city. I mean, like, it seems like people do a lot with guts and stuff. Like, people just regularly sort of kill people in the street to steal their guts. Yeah, I've yet to find out about the delicious meat at Pierre's amazing restaurant. Honestly, it kind of makes me tempted to sort of like immediately do a story mission. Okay, so let's continue learning about these butchers, shall we? Butchering a human is a lot simpler than butchering other animals. Most of them are smaller than us, which means that we can subdue them right away even if they try to resist. Oh, I'm not saying you necessarily have to be tall to be a butcher, so don't be discouraged. Anyway, humans can be a bit noisy, but they're very handy to deal with overall, since there's little to worry about compared to other meats. Besides, the 8 chefs? For them, human meat is the one and only ingredient that matches their pursuit. Some buzz about how the process of cooking should be part of the flavor. You can't do that with any other meat. So, you better watch it. If you dare wander this part of the town, your destination might end up being a dining table. All that comes next, excellent. Only about 60% of people who own Library of Ruina on Steam have the achievement for reaching Canard. I mean, I believe that because a lot of people will just buy games because they're on sale and then just never play them. Like, think about it. How many games are in your Steam library that you've never played? But yeah, it's totally unfortunate. And I'm not going to say that I'm innocent in this or anything. Yeah, I know that it means that they've never even started it up. Oh, good for you then, Ozzy. Congratulations on only buying games that you're playing. But a lot of people do actually buy stuff and never play them, unfortunately. Alright, so no more new ones here. Oh, and by the way, do let me know if you want to join a department as a librarian. Currently, people have basically been reserving later departments, but we do have a free one right now in Malkuth's department. If you happen to want a character. Somehow, more people have beaten their first abnormality than fight their first perception? How? You have to fight your first reception to fight your first abnormality. Something's broken there. Okay. Okay. What if we go 3 books of Finn? Oh, we can't do that. We've actually got some books of Finn left anyway. Because of how you can play the game before achievements were added. Okay, so the game doesn't break, I guess. Like, it doesn't sort of realize, hey, you've sort of already played this part. You must be able to, like, sort of give you your achievements retroactively. Some games do that, some games don't. Let's go Book of Finn, Book of Yun, and Book of Brotherhood of Iron. Let's see what we get with this. Hold on. Addressee, Yun's Office Rookie, Backstreet Butchers. Alright, so we can see here what we sort of get, huh? Basically always going to get the Backstreet Butchers with 3 books, apparently. Oh? We'll get someone random out of this. This might be a bit of a harder fight. Who do we actually get? Hook Fixers. Urban Myth Class Syndicate. Okay. Some are retroactive, like abnormality fights and reaching ranks, but others require doing stuff after they were added. Okay. Well, that's a shame. You'd have to sort of start up a new game in order to get that achievement. Alright, so we've got a Hook Office Fixer and 2 Backstreets Butchers over here. Let's go in with the Malkuth's team. Maybe I should do some more of the main story though. Alright. Alright, so 2 going over here. You're going for a multi-block, huh? Lead to the funny situation of being able to complete your first fight and complete the final fight be unlocked at the same time. Alright. So you're pretty vulnerable to slashing damage, huh? Alright. Let's just go for that. And do we intercept this guy or... gonna try and make us bleed. This will gain us some protection for the next scene. We'll do that. That is correct, Ozzy. I have played the Bottoming Corporation. Alright. So, 2 more attacks on Angel there. And... Okay. So what I meant earlier was that Tifareth's floor would fit you greatly. All right. Let's add you to Tifareth. I'm taking notes for everyone. So obviously it's going to take a little while in order to get there. So Ozzy Oswalder for Tifareth's floor. Okay. So yeah. So right now we've got 1 person for Tifareth, 2 people for Gebura, and 1 person for Bina. Okay. And yeah, the intention is to play this game 2 times a week, today and tomorrow. So if you're sort of interested in my schedule, this is basically going to continue until lockdown ends for me. And I'm going to be sort of saving... You've seen what people do with Tifareth's floor? I don't want spoilers about that, but... Poor Tifareth. I do like Tifareth. She's cute. I like her. Alright. Gotta be careful of this multi-hit here. What's wrong with classical music? Classical music's great. And Tifareth had an excellent score in her core suppression. Alright. So you've got 2 people attacking you. Probably do want to try and take this guy down. But we also don't want to leave ourselves vulnerable. So we're going to try and... it's not likely, but we might luck out with this. People don't want to build another floor at that point, and by the time they do, it's usually Gibura and Bina. Library of Ruina does have good music. Ah, I see. Alright. Ah, damn, got me. There we go. And evaded. I do take library appearance numbers. Yes. Let's go with that. And what on you? Alright, so you're under attack. Both normal. This will have them recover some HP. Slow you down. Might be able to avoid the extra attack that way. Alright, we'll do that. And you... go for that. Get burned! Okay. I'm gonna go on a rampage, huh? Okay. Might be able to evade with some skitteраways. So we'll try. And we'll take those. Ah, stagger. Damn it. Alright. Give you matchlight. Nah, it's no good. I'll go with that. Ah, damn it. Oh, crap. Oh, well, I've got another department I'll be able to take over. And they'll still be quite seriously hurt. I think that's how it works, right? Yep. And we'll just deploy them, and they'll all be seriously hurt if I'm not mistaken. Go for it. Okay. That should finish you. As for you... go do that. Go. I got a high roll. Okay. There we go, taking down the Urban Myth class syndicate. Get ourselves some more books. And we'll just have to keep in mind that, yeah, they are kind of tough out there. Okay. Hook Office Fixer page 2. Okay. Let me write that down. Just copy paste. Okay. There we go. Pasty white like cream cheese. Alright, so I've got that written down on a notepad on my desktop. So when we get over there, should all be good. I suppose I can sort of see how people might not use the other floors because what you sort of said before, like you've probably already sort of been using the upper floors, so there's less reason to sort of build decks for the lower ones because you've already got ones set up. Okay. Oh, yep, let's just burn a couple more there. Yeah, Tiffred is the middle floor, but by then, you've still already got 5 floors, I guess? Got ourselves a few more cards. We can use those for decks if you want. Progresses awkwardly. Ah, okay. Did you get any more stories out of this? I mean, we got page 2 of the Hook Office, but I guess maybe there isn't a story there or something? I'm not sure. Oh well. Let's go review our decks. Numbers I put look like this. Don't look like this, then I did something wrong. Let's have a... Okay. Aussie. I'll also include a link to that. Okay. There we go. Kind of looks similar to the one that I've already done. A little bit similar, at least. That's no problem, Ozzy. Alright. Yes, we're going to go and look at what we might want to do for our deck. So you like evade. We've got you with Yun. Unless we want to change you over to someone. No, you wouldn't do Book Office. They do gain strength on defeating an enemy for a scene, but it's not worthwhile. The Backstreet's Butchers, however... Yeah, Yuln's definitely stronger than the Book Office. Yeah, his resistances. That's one important thing to look at, absolutely. Just keep in mind that someone who only has one vulnerability is pretty good. Whereas having multiple vulnerabilities is not something you exactly want. And yeah, 47 HP. It's got a bit of a better speed too. The Butchers... Nah, they're also... Like, they do extra damage versus enemies with bleed. Which actually could be pretty good, but you've got less defense than Yun. Stuff with a tie-in. Should we have given him a Yun instead? Whatever. Right now it's not... We might give Yisod more when he's got an abnormality to suppress, but for now it's not necessarily worthwhile since he's just sort of in a team on his own. Alright. So let's, I haven't got enhanced pages yet. Let's have a quick look over here. That's kind of a good one. Go with the mutilate. Kind of a skitter away, and you want endure? Endure is good. I do like commandeering. That's a pretty good one. It's handy for sort of an all-out sort of thing, but the values are fairly low. I do sort of want to give you a zero cost just in case. I don't like the paralysis on self for that one. Let's get rid of the bite off and do that. Next fight may give you the tie-in to Hook Office of the Backstreet Butchers. We'll certainly see, at least. As for over here, take that off. Dodge and strike. There we go. Alright, let's actually do the next story one. Invitation of tie-in. And yep. Charge up for now, sadly, is your only source of light regen other than the passive ones. Yeah, see, if you kill enemies fast enough or stagger them, then you don't have to worry about light. At least that's my theory. Let's go.
이것도 아니고 저것도 아니야. 이거다 싶은 게 없어.
Ah, Pierre. I thought Pierre was going to be a guy. Oh well.
아이, 피에르. 이번에는 싱싱한 녀석들로 가져와 봤어.
The sous chef Jack.
상처가 좀 심하긴 해도 아직 살아있긴 해. 뭐야? 신메뉴 개발이 한차인가 보네.
어서 오지. 요즘에는 메뉴도 메뉴인데 재료가 부족해.
Ingredients just walk in.
그래도 잭 덕분에 당장은 걱정 없겠지만 말이야.
어쩐 일이야?
브레멘 음악대에서 더 이상 재료를 안 팔아주겠대.
그 괴짜들은 워낙에 변덕이 심하니까.
Still use her outfit even now. It's just so nice and soft looking. It's a nice outfit. I do like that the game lets you choose to assign outfits to specific people. Like you can go with the one that's sort of like they're equipped, but you can just go to custom and be like, you know what, I really like this outfit. You can have that one all the time.
그럼 꿀꿀이네에선 뭐래?
거기도 마찬가지야. 결국 예전처럼 너랑 내가 직접 구해야겠어.
So just gonna go Sweeney Todd now.
아쉽지만 늘 구하러 가던 곳은 막혔잖아. 그 뭐냐, 츠바이 협회가 치안 담당을 맡아버려서.
새로운 유통 경로를 뚫어봐야지.
That smile of hers.
이왕 하는 김에 새로운 재료들도 적극적으로 써보려고. 지금까지는 너무 말랑한 녀석들만 써왔으니까.
She sounds so happy though.
슬프다. 피에르가 해주던 찰떡 손파이 맛있었는데.
And pie. 유비.
아쉬워도 어쩔 수 없어. 질 좋은 고기를 주던 거래처들이 등을 돌렸으니 아무리 좋은 메뉴를 만들어도 미식가들에게 점수 따기엔 재료에서 경쟁력이 떨어져.
Such adorable lovebirds. They should just kiss already. And then they bite each other's tongues off.
피에르는 파린의 셰프가 목표였지?
맞아. 파린의 셰프야말로 빛나는 도시의 별이지. 모두에게 늘 아찔하고 자극적인 맛을 선물하잖아.
새로운 재료라면 어떤 걸 시도해보게. 고기가 흐물거리긴 해도 나이가 있는 재료들이 구하기 쉬울 텐데. 호불호가 갈리지만 좋아하는 사람도 있긴 하니까.
Oh, age is squishy, not tough. Oh, well, I suppose they would know.
난 그런 적당히 타협하는 어줍지 않은 식당들과는 다른 맛을 추구할 거야. 도서관이라고 들어봤어? 그곳에 인간이 아닌 것들이 있다네?
I suppose serving up monsters would be good. Alright, so we're delicious in dungeon now, everyone.
아직은 도시 괴담일 뿐이지만 외곽이 아니고서야 괴물고긴 얻기 힘들잖아.
오, 그건 좀 기대되는데.
그렇지? 안 그래도 도서관에 초대장이란 것을 받아둔 게 있거든?
And so she's just been sort of holding on to it.
미식가 녀석들에게 파린의 셰프 못지않은 자극적이고 신선한 맛을 선사해주겠어.
What does book taste like, I wonder?
그러니까 잭, 너는 나만 믿고 따라오면 된다고.
그럼 오늘 가져온 이 재료들은 어떡할까?
Stick them in the fridge.
그 녀석들은 미리 잼으로 만들어두자.
Alright.
산채로 담글 거니까 맛 취재랑 억제기 달아놓고 반죽기에 넣어둬.
Ooh. I don't know, I kind of prefer my meat to be free range, like no sort of added drugs.
고기잼 좋지.
네가 좋아할 줄 알았다니까. 아, 전에도 말했지만 머리부터 넣지 말고 다리부터 넣어도 안 그러면 마취제나 억제기를 달아둔 이유가 없으니까. 바로 죽어버리면 맛이 안 난다고.
I've heard that that's sort of a thing in real life as well. Like some things when they die, there's like chemicals that sort of get released or something, and it affects flavor. Whatever, I trust the chef. I trust the chef.
뒷골목에서는 인간을 먹나 봐.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친 변태들이 꽤 있지. 그렇지만 아무리 뒷골목 사람이라도 인육을 먹고 다닌다고 절대 당당하게 말할 순 없어.
Yeah, no, I would certainly give side eyes to someone who said that they enjoyed long pork.
오히려 돈 좀 있는 녀석들이 사람 고기를 찾지.
Mm-hmm. Fuck the rich.
하지만 23구 뒷골목에선 일반적이야. 수단과 방법을 가리지 않고 쿵국의 맛만을 추구하는 곳이니까.
Not even that bad.
뒷골목마다 다른 점이 있나 보네.
관할 둥지와 날개가 정한 방침에 따른다고 보면 돼. 그래봤자 대부분의 뒷골목은 방치되고 있지.
인간 고기는 특별히 더 맛있는 거야?
몰라. 먹어본 적도 없고 먹고 싶지도 않아. 저기서 구해오는 재료들은 전부 멀쩡한 사람들 납치해서 바로 요리하는 거라고. 미식가들은 그 잔혹함까지 조미료라 생각하며 먹는 것 같지만 게다가 살아있는 채로 고통스럽게 요리될수록 맛있다나 봐.
Literally tastes just like really thick and not as tasty pork. Alright, I'm gonna have to make sure to stay away from Ozzy.
인간이 인간에게 먹히는 꼴이라니. 이 냄새는 새로운 냄새야.
Apparently, one of the members of the Donner Party, ended up preferring the taste of human meat over like cows and ox.
썩 좋아하는 냄새는 아닌데.
쟤, 오히려 이런 낯선 곳에서 새로운 맛이 태어나는 거라고.
Only once, never again.
네가 그렇다면야.
환영합니다, 손님. 전 이곳 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
Are you gonna think that Angela looks delicious?
와우! 겉이 번지르르한 이런 최상급의 재료가.
I don't think she's edible.
분명 겉보기에는 신선해 보이는 최상급 재료지만 피에르
알아, 아쉽지만 사람은 아니군. 하지만 오히려 그래서 더 기대돼. 넌 무슨 맛일까?
Hello, Genie. Oh, hold on, I'm just gonna go let the cat out. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. I have to say, I'm not too familiar with Korean voice actors. I don't really watch a lot of sort of Korean stuff. Help, I turned the doors in SCP containment breach into Bina. Oh no. Isn't SCP containment breach just arbiter suppression the game? Ah, okay, I gotcha.
저를 어떻게 하실 수는 없답니다.
그건 해보기 전에 모르지.
I mean, you're not wrong, but she's not wrong either.
참아, 잭. 품위를 지켜야지. 우리를 이 멋진 곳에 초대해 주신 분이잖아?
신뢰를 범해서 죄송합니다.
I like Roland. I wasn't sure how much I would like him at first because, like, he sort of comes off as Mr. Generic, but I do actually like him so far. Like he's got a sort of like a quiet sort of snark to him, and seems to have his own sort of goals. He's got a personality. I like him.
저희를 초대해 주신 엔젤라님 입장해도 되겠습니까? 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
I like how sometimes she looks quite disgusted when she says, "May you find your book in this place," at the clientele that she's receiving. Alright, so it's just these two, huh? Okay. But they're kind of tough. Alright. Cover 10% HP upon defeating an enemy. And emergency rations. Recover 2 HP at the start of each scene. Okay, so... Alright, so the game's definitely starting to sort of become trickier. So she heals if she kills someone. He just heals. I can cook anything. I can cook anything better than you. And ingredient hunt. Okay. Cruelty. Keep it fresh. That's a pretty high evade right there. Oh, there's a film theory sort of behind that, really. I forget the meaning of it, but what you do is you can just take the same sort of like picture of someone and then contrast it with a different scene. For example, food, or a pretty lady, or like formulas or something, and you can interpret that expression based on what you believe that they're looking at, and you'll sort of see that as subtlety in acting, but it's actually the same expression. A lot of sort of Soviet cinema used to do that because they didn't have a lot of sort of money at the time to be able to sort of like do lots of different takes, and it's really innovative. Okay, let's go in. Let's just go in like this and see how things go. Yeah, let me see if I can... Oh, they don't have anything to say here. Oh, fair enough. Hold on, let me see if I can find that theory. Same expression. Yeah, whatever. The dialogue is still bugged. Unbelievable. Oh, so this is a perpetual issue, huh? Alright. That's unfortunate. Okay, so they're going to go on an ingredient hunt. So... what do you want to go after? Let's do this. The only time I've seen that dialogue done is always with these two. That's unfortunate. And can inflict some bleed over here. bursting through. Out. Alright, we evaded that one at least. Okay. We've got... yeah, speed value is reduced. Got a fair bit of damage to you. They're all gonna come after me now. We can paralyze you for the next scene. Do that. You might actually get staggered, actually. I'll do that. Yep, no problem, Ozzy. Feel free to sort of check out the VODs. They basically get auto-saved to the channel, okay? And no problem. I'll see you later. Okay. I'm gonna go with scars and put on you. Try and do that. Fatal damage. 3 to 4. Do that. This will at least give you some stagger. And over here, 5. Let's heal up a bit. And give that to you. Just got you left now. I'm gonna go with commandeering and targeting like that. It's a shame that unopposed evade dice don't restore your stagger. That would have been nice. Alright. Taking care of them. Yes, Bistro dealt with. Got ourselves got ourselves an extra book of Jack and Pierre. That should help us unlock them.
오, 미친 놈들이야. 저런 녀석들하고는 상종 안 하는 게 좋지.
그래도 너보다 예의는 있던데.
여기서 어리숙한 사서님께 드리는 삶의 지식 하나. 뒷골목에서 예의 바른 놈을 만나면 무조건 튀어라. 정신 나간 녀석들이 모두 예의 바른 건 아니지만 예의 바른 녀석 중에 미친 놈들이 꽤 있다고.
Not all lunatics are polite, but polite people tend to be lunatics.
그러면 예의랑은 상관없는 거 아니야?
자, 여기서 두 번째 지시. 미친 놈들은 언제나 일정한 비율로 존재하기 때문에 특정 기준으로 분별하는 건 의미가 없다.
Lunatics always exist in any given group of people. There's no point in using any criteria to divide people into groups to see which is more insane.
개소리야.
Yeah, Angela's had enough of his bull. Oh, and we've got Yisod Department Suppression. So, obtain the Book of Jack and Pierre. So, we will have to do that, I think. Give me a second while I burn these books. Hold on a second. See if I can get rid of some of these. Not relevant. Oh well. There we go. Burn! Burn! Okay, got both Jack and Pierre. Alright. So, Jack has the emergency rations, recover 2 HP, though has 3 weaknesses. Pierre, on the other hand, 2 non-exclusive weaknesses and has instant cooking. Has less health than Jack does, but okay. I wonder why there's a 4 and a 2 there for that, though. Okay. Now let's head to the library. Let's go gear up Yisod here. I'll give you Jack, actually. Recover 2 HP at the start of a scene. Forsaken Murderer. Okay, this is another one that we didn't see in our playthrough. It's another Teth class. Okay, now let's go gear you up, shall we? Want to gear you up as a bleed character? Bleed and heal? Bleed. Give you that. Give you 3 cruelty. Rat's Guide to Survival. Dirty Blow. Perhaps not too bad either, actually. And what do we want here? 1, 6, 4 to 4. Recover 4 HP. Okay. I'll go with that. We'll try that. I'll try this here for old Yisod. We'll go with a bleed deck with some healing. Alright, let's go enter the Book of Forsaken Murderer and see how this goes. Alright. I did not want to face it again. Don't look at me with those eyes. You're the most pitiful one here. Let's see. Deals double stagger damage on successful attacks, and all dice lose 4 power when the character has status effects. Okay. Alright, so this one isn't going to deal... deal any sort of status effects. He's going to sort of defend and try and stagger. I think we can get through here with a gut harvest. Okay. So another Change Wrath is coming up. That's a lot of heavy breathing there. Let's recover some of this, shall we? Ooh, this is a strong attack. And that's going to deal... That's going to stagger us. Oh, god damn it. I pressed space. Okay, somehow we're still alive, at least. That was my bad. Okay. Rat's Guide. And... I'm gonna go with... That's cruelty. Alright, we're still alive. We're recovering HP throughout all of this, at least. Your sort of stagger. Blunt damage is ineffective. Okay. Let's try and recover some of our HP, shall we? And yeah, he's gonna do metallic bringing. That's not gonna help us. On the plus side, our... I think we might get defeated here, actually. basically what we need for this one is high defense against bludgeoning. Alright, so... Alright, so they're basically dead here. Alright, so we gotta build a deck specifically for this. Which I think we can do. Let's switch out from this fellow here. I've got that deck saved. But what we want is someone who's normal to bludgeoning. Fatal... McCullen is normal, but has no sort of other sort of advantage. We want a Yun? Mo might actually be good for this. This is boosting the value of evade die. I do play gacha games, yes. Mostly Fate Grand Order, but I play a little bit of Bandori as well, which is more of a rhythm game, I guess. And also Princess Connect. Yeah, let's might go with Electric Shock. And I think we need, like, slashing damage as well. I have not. What's going on with Grand Blue Fantasy? I did hear something about, like, someone posted something a day ago or something like that about them believing that they consider light to be the biggest whales or something like that, but I'm not sure where to sort of go from that, admittedly. I'm gonna go with Mo. And I think we wanted slashing here, didn't we? We don't want bludgeoning, at least. So, slashing and pierce. Lottery event, we had to log in every day to get tickets that were pulled earlier today, yesterday. The rewards were in 4 tiers. Tier 1, 2, 3 were all insanely good, while 4 was bad. And I'm guessing tier 4 is the highest tier 1 and it's bad? Alright. Only guarantee was that you would get 2 tier 4 if you log in for all days. Yeah, 4 is the worst one. 4 is worst, 1 is best. I see. I get 2 of those. Two of those. that. Grab that too. So that came from how some people got 330 free pulls while others got 4 of a non-limited currency. That's a very big division in terms of luck. Alright. Oh no, we need more ones. Tier 1 let you pick pretty much any character you want. Tier 2 gave 330 pulls. Tier 3 had the best summons in the game, and Tier 4 had garbage. Jeez. Whales deleting their inventory, and some guilds disbanding. Oh, damn! Wow, alright. Let's try this. Let's see if we're able to do better this time. Hold on, we got the right one. Yep, okay. Alright, Forsaken Murderer. Alright, so you're just doing Chained Wrath. Oh, it's piercing that's what we want here. Okay, well we do have some piercing at least. And you're going to do that again, and after that you're going to start doing your bigger one. Yeah, okay. I'll hold on to that. Okay, we do actually have 2 light. Okay. There's some damage, and here's your bigger attack. Kinda wish I had that, but... Oh, and staggered. Oh shit. Oh jeez. What did we do wrong there? Let's go over this again. We did better last time. Oh god damn it, I did it again. Okay. Let's... do that so we've got some protection for this round. You want to do that. And be unlikely, possible. That will at least reduce the damage a bit. Oh, hold on. All dice lose 4 power when the character has status effects. That might be why. That's for him. So we need to be putting bleeds on him so that his dice lose status effects. Okay, I think I see where I was sort of, why I was sort of doing better last time. Just Okay. Alright. So I think I know what I want to do now. So, we're going to go. We'll go here. And we're going to save this current setup. Yeah, okay. We're going to go back to... I'm going to go to this one here. And load. That's not right. Go over here. Save current setup. Over there. Okay. Go back to Mo. Load combat page list. Import. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the fact that we're putting bleeds on him should give him that fear effect, which is why he was so... there were those moans before. Okay. And now that we don't have the vulnerability to stagger, we should be able to fight against him. Okay. There we go. This might be ineffective, but will inflict 2 bleed. There we go, and that will reduce... that will reduce his dice by 4 power, so he should be pretty vulnerable right now. Don't have that available to us. There we go. He's still got the bleed on him. So he should be rolling between 4 and 3 now for that. Between 1 and 3 rather. And gut harvest. roll the dice. And over here, we can choose to recover some HP. And we staggered him. Excellent. Okay. Now, what we want to do here is cooking prep. So he'll have bleed next round. And he's also got some paralysis, which is also good. The paralysis is going to reduce his maximum roll even further. Yeah, behave yourself. Okay, now... Still got some bleed on him. He goes... Let's go for the kill. It's bettered by empty anger and regret until the very last moment. Excellent. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is a puzzle game.
와, 정렬된 책들 각 좀 봐. 무서울 정도의 집착이 느껴지는군.
이번에도 옷이 흐트러져 있군요.
At least he's got his tie all the way up now. Although, I have to say, you look immaculate. Straightens Roland's attire once more.
고맙긴 한데 좀 부담스러운걸?
정갈한 몸가짐으로부터 제대로 된 마음가짐이 나오는 것입니다.
뭐 일단은 고맙다고 말해둘게.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
책도 전달해주고 겸사겸사 물어보고 싶은 게 있어서 말이야.
Okay.
말쿠트에게 들었는데 사서들은 예전에 인간이었다면서?
그렇습니다.
전부 한가닥 싸움 좀 했던 사람들이었던 거야? 조직의 행동대장 같은 거였나?
Not at all.
근데 또 해결사 바닥에서 좀 굴러본 내 눈에는 그렇게 보이진 않단 말이지.
맞습니다. 당신 말처럼 저희는 전투와 연이 없는 삶을 살았죠. 몇몇 예외는 있습니다만 대다수가 그렇습니다.
Yeah. Bina and Gabura.
그치? 그런데 어떻게 손님들과 그렇게 능숙하게 전투할 수 있는 거야?
책의 힘입니다. 책을 통해 손님들의 힘을 얻으니까요.
아하, 그래서 책이 쌓여갈수록 뭔가 더 강해지는 거였구만.
도서관이라는 공간에서 책은 힘을 부여합니다. 감정도 그렇습니다. 더불어 누군가의 책을 통해서 그들의 육체에 새겨진 감각과 힘을 더 씌웁니다. 그리고 이곳 도서관은 감정을 증폭시키는 공간이죠.
Yeah, so similar to ego.
이 책이란 거 생각보다 훨씬 대단하네. 책이라는 게 공방의 시술이나 도구보다도 좋은데? 정보도 정보지만 기능력은 정말 돈이 되겠어.
세속적으로 생각하는군요.
Secular terms.
돈에 쪼들려 살아온 사람의 눈물겨운 생존
I suppose material.
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어. 친절한 답변 고맙습니다.
착각하지 마시기 바랍니다. 전 당신에게 좋은 감정은 없습니다. 엔젤라의 개니까요.
One.
뭐 계란이 말이 너무 심하네. 알잖아, 나도 어쩔 수 없다는 거.
어쩔 수 없다는 것이 면죄부가 될까요? 볼일 다 보셨으면 이만 돌아가 주시기 바랍니다.
He's not happy about that. Alright. Now I've accessed new abnormality pages, emotional threshold increased, and a new assistant librarian. Okay, so Forgotten Murderer gives us metallic ringing, my head turning into metal, folds in my brain being flattened. Upon a successful blunt attack, inflict 1 bind and paralysis next scene, excluding mass attacks. Chained Wrath. He wears a straitjacket, but is as free as any man. No amount of chains and restraints is enough to prevent him from committing violence. So, all blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power. Speed, however, is fixed at 1. And violence. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Lower the minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise the maximum value by 3. Okay, so overall that is a buff, but it also sort of basically adds more random chance into your dice rolls. So it seems like we should be equipping Yisod's department with blunt gear, actually, if you've got bonuses to that. Okay. Complete an act after 3 librarians have reached emotion level 2, like a certain book, and view the 3rd episode of Malkuth's story. Okay. Now. Kind of look a bit like a bartender. Okay. Let's give you something, shall we? Oh well, we can give you that actually. We've already got that equipped. There we go. Alright. Now... I don't have any other books to burn, really. I do have a few more here, admittedly. Yeah, we'll, grab a few more of them. There we go. Confirm. Alright. That's, Yisod over here. And... are there any sort of good blunt moves we can give to you? Strong Strike. You only live once. I do like that one, admittedly. Hold on. Excludes mass attacks. Admittedly, the more sort of attacks we would be doing. So that's a level 2 one. So that's a bit harder to get, admittedly. Okay, hold on. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off Gut Harvest. Going to give that. Okay, so it does take that off when we do that. Gonna remove I can cook anything and add on a strong strike and add in a multi-block? 30 blow is good. Yeah, I'll take off a Rat's Guide to Survival and add in multi-block. Trim the ingredients is good too. Trim the ingredients. You just have to rely on yeast though to do the bleeding for you, right? I could actually cut one of these cruelties. And we'll add in Endure. Okay. That should be alright for this fellow. And you've also got the healing every turn anyway, right? Actually, let's cut all the cruelty. Endure and scare away. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Okay. And we got to read their story as well, didn't we, for Pierre's Bistro? Okay, let's go look up their story. So, for Jack, our usual source of cooking ingredients are syndicates specializing in butchery. Now, the kind of meat they treat and how they process it differs for each syndicate, so you should pick your caterer carefully. Our meat pie bistro used to frequently trade with the Musicians of Bremen and Little Piggies. The Musicians of Bremen provided large quantities of meat, though it wasn't exactly the freshest. Shattered chips of bone were often in the meat, and the mixture of different types created an odd flavor. Still, it was a regular supplier of ingredients all in all. Outside of special occasions, we'd use them for making experimental dishes or sausages. Oh, speaking of, sausages are made from a mix of several different kinds of meat. You could even find a rat inside at times. Anyway, we rarely sold the dishes made out of their meats other than the sausages. That never treat their meat nicely before handing it to us. The meat from Little Piggies is pricey and comes in small quantities, but its quality is good. We even got the highest grade meat sometimes if we were lucky. Just looking at the meat from Little Piggies fills me with ideas about how to cook it. It makes my mouth water. That's how appealing the meat looks. But the price is rather heavy, so we only used it for important dishes or food we serve to customers. But both syndicates suddenly said that they're no longer selling ingredients for some reason. So, now Pierre and I have to pioneer a new supply chain on our own. I don't think this is all too bad though. I enjoy working with Pierre a lot. Friends forever. Okay. So, Pierre. Most cooks who live here have the same dream. Becoming one of the 8 chefs. They're the people who pursue the ultimate delicacy. Their way of cooking will give you a thrill just hearing about it. You don't feel it? No, I'm sure you can feel it inside. I sound crazy? Yeah, listen up, you stubborn square. This is why I can't talk with people whose brains are too old. They taste bad too. There's a limit to the flavors people can draw forth. The height of taste the human tongue can feel isn't as impressive as you might think, really. The most delicious food doesn't come close to sending chills down your spine. At most, it's just enough to make your eyes spin. And the food you guys casually eat going, tasty, are way below that. So, many chefs gathered round one time, pondering what to do to pursue a taste beyond this limit. And then, inspiration struck all of them at the same time like lightning. What if they sublimated the experience into taste? Something beyond what the tongue can feel. You know, they say the presentation of food adds to its taste, right? What if the whole process of cooking could be tasted? They performed several experiments in an attempt to make that dream come true. So? What do you mean, so? I would be trying so hard if there was an end to delicacy. All the chefs are continuing their research to this day, seeking more stimulating flavors. And I just want to be as good as the stain on their apron at least. Okay. Well, that's Pierre's Bistro for you, I guess. Okay. What's our next section? Yep, Book of Jack and Book of Pierre. Let's go have a look at this, shall we?
아, 우리 사무소는 왜 파리만 날릴까?
Alright, so street light fixes this time.
이래봬도 츠바이 옆에 지정 사무소인데 말이야. 게다가 가로등 사무소가 의뢰받은 치안 구역은 계약 기간 동안 범죄율 무려 0%.
I wonder what these guys' issue is.
우리가 맞는 치안 구역이라 해봤자 두 블록 정도가 고작이잖아.
It's got a decent sword.
그리고 이 일은 기다리다 보면 들어오겠지.
Mars and Lulu.
그래, 그렇게 평생 기다리기만 해. 난 여차하면 다른 사무소로 가버릴 거야.
다른 사무소로 쉽게 이적할 만한 실력을 가지고 있는진 몰랐는데.
낙하산인 너와 다르게 일하면서 닿은 연줄이 꽤 많거든. 너네 어머니가 전설적인 해결사인지 뭔지는 몰라도 난 바로 달려올 친구들이 있다고.
네, 정말 대단하십니다.
네네, 전 정말 대단하죠. 야! 냉장고에 있는 케이크 네가 먹었지?
Cake.
얘들아, 일 받아왔어.
Oh, hey, it's Sans Undertale.
또 싸우고 있구나.
이 새끼가 냉장고에 있던 케이크를 그냥 먹었어요.
유통기한이 어제까지여서 내가 미리 처리한 것뿐이라니까.
유통기한이 지나서 버린다 해도 내가 버려.
I mean, if it was just one day, I think you can eat it.
선배, 일이라면?
말 돌리지 마.
케이크는 내가 새로 사줄 테니까 잠시 진정해주라.
그치만 그건 기간 한정인데.
Okay, these guys actually seem like they could be main characters in like an anime or something like that.
사실 나도 미심쩍은 일이지만 협회에 있는 친구로부터 이걸 받아서 말이야.
They don't seem like horrible people at the very least.
선배 친구라면 츠바이 협회의 직속 해결사분?
맞아. 아직 한화협회에서는 공식적인 안건으로 처리하고 있지 않은 의뢰야. 혹시 도서관이라는 곳에 대해 들어본 적 있어?
Okay.
이야기는 지나가다 들어본 적 있어요. 쥐들이 그 주제로 이야기를 하고
So
있더라고.
people are actively talking about the library. Yeah, in this game we murder them. These guys have a life expectancy that is not very high.
도서관에서 얻을 수 있는 책이 값어치가 굉장하다나 뭐라나.
바로 그 도서관의 초대장이란 것을 친구에게 받아왔어.
그런데 공식적인 일이 아니라면 의뢰비도 불확실하겠네요.
공식 경력에도 기록 안 될 거고.
뭐 협회도 협회 나름대로 신중해야 하다 보니까.
그리고 정확한 정보도 없는 곳에 제 발로 들어간다고요?
Sounds like it.
녀석 말로는 이번 일을 잘 처리해주면 도시 전설급 의뢰에 해당하는 보수를 지급할 수 있도록 힘써준다나 봐.
Oh, all right. Well, they're getting paid a lot in order to investigate the library, considering we're only urban myth class. That seems suspicious to you, by the way.
아, 역시 그만두는 게 좋으려나?
하죠.
어쩔 수 없네. 불확실하긴 해도 돈이 될 수 있다면야. 요즘에는 일도 뜸하고.
다들 고마워. 해오던 것처럼 한번 해보자.
츠바이? 하나?
해결사 협회를 말하는 거야. 사무소를 차린다고 만사 해결은 아니거든.
Okay.
도시에는 12개의 해결사 협회가 존재하는데 각각 다른 업무를 맡고 있어.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Zwei.
각 분야에 맞는 의뢰와 사건들이 협회로 우르르 몰려들지.
사무소의 일은 협회에서 관리한다는 거네?
Okay. Yeah, see you later, Kuro.
맞아. 협회가 여러 사무소에 공문을 돌리거나 협회 직속 해결사들이 처리하기도 해. 그리고 그 중에서 하나 협회가 해결사 총괄협회야. 해결사의 등급을 매겨주고 사무소 허가도 해주고 그래.
Okay. So Hana is higher up than Zwei, I guess.
그럼 사무소도 등급이 있는 거야?
그런 거야. 협회에서 부여되는 의뢰에도 등급이 매겨주고.
It's basically like a huge sort of adventurers guild. And Hana's in charge of it. Hana runs it.
정말 등급 매기는 걸 좋아하네.
I mean, to be fair, you gotta grade things.
알기 쉽잖아.
어떤 것을?
내가 어떤 가치의 사람인지 말이야. 누가 도시에서 나라는 사람의 가치가 이 정도다 라고 당당하게 말할 수 있겠어? 자기 일 챙기기도 바쁜 세상에서 누가 서로의 가치에 대해 느긋하게 이야기를 하고 앉아있겠냐고. 하지만 등급이나 소속을 서로 알게 된 순간 여러 말은 필요 없어지거든. 내가 저 사람보다 위인지 아래인지 너무나도 쉽게 알 수 있잖아.
I put sort of a spin on the whole sort of like let's say in sort of like a generic sort of fantasy sort of adventure. Let's say it's got sort of like levels or like grade S adventurers or something like that. Like when you sort of put the spin on it that Library of Ruina does, you sort of realize that hey, this is totally a way that you can sort of like look down on people.
알아가는 것도 생각하는 것도 그만둔 것 같아.
네가 밖에 나가서 도시 생활 좀 해보면 그런 말 못할걸? 얼마나 많은 사람들이랑 부대끼면서 살아야 하는데. 그저 사람들은 도시 속에서 살아가기 적합한 방법들을 찾아낸 것뿐이야.
Though admittedly there is use in knowing, at least in sort of instances like this, like, oh, this is a grade 7 task. So we need people who are able to handle grade 7 tasks in order to do this and all that. So I suppose like it would be hard to sort of fit everything into a specific grade because of all sorts of different circumstances and contradicting factors and all that. I can't sort of just bump something into a specific category and expect it to fit exactly.
우리가 이런 일까지 맡을 정도로 궁하긴 하구나.
최근에는 이런 일조차 들어오지 않았어. 궁시렁대지 마.
나도 알아. 꼭 그렇게 지적질해야 직성이 풀리지.
자자, 그렇게들 열내지 마라.
Possibly there's deeper meaning to it. Possibly it's just meant to be sort of average approximations, rather.
너희들은 사이가 좋은 건지 나쁜 건지.
뭐라고요? 이런 얼빠진 녀석이랑 엮지 말아줄래요?
I don't know, they seem like good friends.
저도 극구 사양합니다.
그래. 이번 일이 끝나면 줄리네 식당에서 거하게 먹자. 내가 사도록 할게.
As long as it's not Pierre's. Also, Pierre's dead.
네.
환영합니다, 손님. 사이가 좋으시네요.
Oh, not dead. He has a book now.
넌 누구지?
준비해.
그렇게 경계하실 필요 없답니다. 아직 위험할 건 없으니까요. 전 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라입니다.
I wonder if anyone sort of like shows up here and then sort of says, you know what, I've seen you. You've sort of explained things a bit better. Can I sort of just leave? Let's not do this. I've decided that I've made a mistake in signing your invitation. I wonder if anyone does that.
안녕하세요. 전 가로동 사무소의 산이라고 합니다. 이곳에 초대장을 받고 왔습니다만 한 가지 물어보고 싶은 것이 있습니다.
무엇이죠?
이 초대장은 직접 받지 않고 전달받은 것인데도 괜찮은 겁니까?
네. 결국 초대장은 손님에게 도달했고 그 초대장을 본인의 의지로 사용했을 뿐이라면 전혀 문제 없습니다.
그렇군요.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Yeah, she doesn't look disgusted here at all. She's just like being polite because everyone here's sort of been polite.
뭐야? 생각보다 얌전한 사람이었네.
넌 저게 사람처럼 보였어? 사람처럼 생겼지만 인간은 아닌 것 같아 보였는데.
She wasn't using the smile that she practiced.
뭐라고 말로 표현할 수는 없지만 말이야.
아마 기계일 거야.
요즘에도 저 정도로 사람과 유사한 기계를 볼 수 있다니.
우리는 우리대로 할 일을 하자. 다시 한번 말하지만 조금이라도 위험하다 싶으면 바로 빠지는 거야.
I don't think you can leave, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay. So on Clash Win, boost the max value of the next die by +3 at a 25% chance. Okay. I've finally got people who don't have weaknesses. Got Mars over here. Deal +1 stagger damage against enemies with slower speed. Okay. And 50% chance to inflict one burn on a successful attack. Okay. Let's go with Esod's group. Let's have a look at their moves. Gather Intel, which is a 0 cost with decent damage. Silent Knight. Defensive dice gain +X power for the scene. Okay, so your evasion's going to be pretty good there, though not a very good attack card. On defense, recover 2 HP. Fleet Footsteps is nice. Boost next die's max value by +3. Alright, so this one's a similar... They have the same name, but they have very different effects. Okay. And non-stop assault. Got Deflect over here, which is a paralysis effect. Prepared Mind. Gain endurance for next scene. Fleet Footsteps. And over here, Pace My Flaming Bat. Boost next die's max value by +3 and inflict burn. And Set Fire. Inflict 3 damage and deal 3 damage to self. Or 3 burn, 3 damage to self. Okay, that's a fairly risky card. But it's also pretty reliable. Okay. Yeah, let's go on with Esod's group here. Ooh, this is some good music for the Yesod's group. Okay, come on, I'm gonna smack you all. Guys, as per usual, proceed slowly and carefully. I heard they're monsters, but they just look like ordinary humans. Simply strive to fulfill our responsibilities. Alright, let's roll the dice. Alright, so she's gonna sort of go in like that. 2 people here, so we want to be a bit more defensive, in my opinion. Not the best move, considering everything. This could... We just try to sort of bash through here. I'm gonna save that one, this guy. Let's just go with that for now. And over here. 6, 3 to 7. Dirty Blow might be able to get through. Alright. Ooh, instant stagger. And I've got a paralysis die on him too. Okay. So they're all going to try and engage and protect this guy. We're going to do... Go with that. Go with that. And we intercept you. It's normal damage. Let's go for the intercept here. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have led my team here with little information. Okay. So, we're going to go with Metallic Ringing. And I'm going to give that to Joel here, because Joel is focused on that. Did tutorial mention that you can hit 1, 2, 3 to toggle, always showing the target arrows? I do remember something about sort of having the target arrows up. Yeah, I remember them being up here. Oh, he ran away. I missed that. So you can run, huh? I did notice that they didn't say that he died. Okay. Well, that answers my question at least. Honestly, this is fairly useful. So let's keep those on. Okay. do that, and you're weak. No, you're enduring slashing. Never mind. Deflect. I can avoid the paralysis at least with this. Even if we're going to do less damage. Alright, a bunch of clashes there. That didn't sort of end up too well. Okay. Now, alright, everyone's going after you. There's the one there. Are we able to intercept this way? Can get around you, however. Yeah, this is that's not gonna be good for you. You've left yourself open. They're definitely going for an all-out assault here. I can totally understand what they're doing. So we'll just have to defend as best we can. Hello? Yep, they were tougher than they look. Things aren't looking too good, so I'm going to back off. Okay. They're going to give that to Yisod. Alright, we managed to get them to emotion level 2. So that's given us more Books of Mars, I guess. Okay. So we're not going to be able to help you out, unfortunately. So you're going to take potentially 12 damage. However... There we go. There's a stagger for you. And thankfully, you're the butcher, so you get to heal a bit. And what do you know? We've got a double attack there. Thought I could make it if I tried a little harder. Okay. Okay, so I think we only killed... I think Mars actually died there, but the others made it out, it seems. Okay. It looks like we got ourselves Streets of Flavor Cook. 5% chance to boost slash attack damage by 1, and a 2% chance to boost stagger damage. You have to actually sort of get around to doing that. In Mars page is interesting in that it is better in your hands than what the AI uses. I wouldn't be surprised. We had, I know that the rat cards, for example, are better in our hands than the AI's cards.
저 녀석들도 아직 초짜구만. 해결사인데 서로 저렇게 끈적한 유대를 갖고 있다니. 그래도 이걸로 한 단계 더 성장하겠지만 말이야.
The key page. Okay, okay.
넌 익숙하다는 듯 말하네.
나야 저런 단계는 이미 여러 번 지나왔지. 서로 유대를 맺는 게 마냥 나쁜 건 아닌데 위험 부담이 너무 커. 끊어낼 땐 끊어낼 줄 알아야 진짜 백이지.
상대의 상실에 상처받지 않을 정도의 거리?
무엇보다 죽음을 받아들일 각오도 없는 녀석들이 누군가의 목숨을 빼앗는 일을 하는 것 자체가 모순이기도 하고.
I mean, like, it sounds like you don't necessarily have to be a killer in order to be a fixer. You could stick with the whole rescuing cats from trees part of things, I guess.
문학이라 도시와 이만큼 안 어울리는 분야도 없겠지.
Oh, we got Hod.
안녕하세요. 문화계층을 담당하는 지정사서 호드예요.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야. 엔젤라를 여러 가지로 돕고 있지.
그렇군요.
The streets you've rescued cats from likely have murderous syndicates. You are right, Alblade, of course.
혹시 너도 엔젤라한테 안 좋은 감정을 가지고 있니?
호의적이라고는 절대 말할 수 없겠죠. 하지만 거래를 했으니 구말 않고 도와야 할 뿐이에요.
앞날이 깜깜하구만. 다들 하나같이 엔젤라에 대해 불만이 많으니.
Yeah, I wonder why.
그 녀석은 대체 무슨 짓을 저질렀던 거야?
용서받지 못할 일을 했죠. 예전에 저와 같이요.
I noticed this as well. I noticed that they also switched hair lengths. To be fair, I guess technically the cognition filter is like that's not their obviously that's not their actual appearance. That's just how A sort of saw them, I guess. Although I suppose it was also based on their original sort of look. So, yeah, length of hair is an odd thing to filter, and like we've seen how they look in the past. They basically, like, the cognition filter basically shows them how they used to look. So their new bodies have different appearance to how they originally looked. It's possible that they're sort of like mixing things up, but like they do seem to be the same people. Like, unlike Angela, so it's curious. It is interesting. I wonder if Project Moon has said anything about why characters might have decided to change their hair length, for example.
다른 건 몰라도 하나는 확실히 알겠어. 도서관과 사서 전부 뭔가 단단히 꼬여 있다는 거.
No kidding.
언젠가 풀릴 수 있긴 한 거야.
풀릴지는 모르겠지만 결과는 볼 수 있을 거예요. 이 거래에는 명확한 끝이 있으니까요. 엔젤라가 가려는 길을 만약 당신이 끝까지 함께한다면 알 수 있겠죠.
I suppose since it's her plan now, she's not going to pull out the rug necessarily. That was A's fault.
벌써부터 막막하다. 막막해. 손님은 손님대로 대접하고 안에서는 사서대로 신경 써야 하고. 적어도 도서관 안에서는 다 같이 사이좋게 지내면 좋을 텐데.
Weren't you just saying that you wanted to keep a distance? Otherwise, I suppose they're not going to die.
롤랑 씨가 가져다 주는 책에서 저는 도시의 문학에 대해 분류해 갈 거예요. 책이 쌓여가다 보면 좋든 싫든 롤랑 씨가 궁금해하시는 것을 알 수도 있겠죠.
안젤라가 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하지 말란 이유를 알 것 같기도 하구만. 그래. 이렇게 된 거 내가 어떻게든 속 시원하게 파헤쳐 본다.
힘내세요, 롤랑 씨.
네, 따뜻한 응원 고맙습니다.
Alright, new patron librarian. So we've got Hod over here. Obviously wants us to attain a book we are not aware of yet. Okay. Let's go burn books of Mars, shall we? I'll get those attacks. Oh. That's the max rarity sort of item. Okay. We didn't get a Book of Mars. Alright, we gotta do that again. Okay. So there's that one. To continue this story, I guess. And gotta go kick Mars's ass again. Alright. Okay, let's hold on. There we go. Send out our... Hold on a second. We'll just do this and we'll encounter the streetlight office anyway. I wonder if... we might be able to get a Book of Mars that way anyway. Or at least sort of more streetlight office. Hold on. Book of Mars. Oh, no, not that. Oh no. Mars? No. Never mind. There we go. Alright. Did they run off with the books? No, I've still got them. I guess it's automatically sort of selecting it for me. Right? Okay, cool. How is it? Whatever. Let's go. Let's defeat them again. Alright, so we know that this this team's capable of taking them, so let's go. And also Yesod's music's pretty cool. Let's see if we can take down Mars first and see how they react to him dying. If we're able to. Probably not smart, considering the other guys have weaknesses we can exploit. Strong strike. Let's go after you, shall we? Okay. Go with violence. Increase the maximum value of all of our dice. Might also lower the minimum value, but whatever. One thing that would be nice if it automatically sort of altered on the card to sort of say the new effects that you've got, for example. Now that would make things a bit easier. So everyone's coming after you, huh? Let's do that. And trying to recover some HP, aren't you? Metallic ringing goes to Joel. Got 3 bleed on you, so you can get away with a fairly ordinary attack. I can actually multi-block, and that will block that as well, because we get to act first, I think. And we're gonna... Actually, we can intercept you. Oh, never mind. Whatever. Let's just go you up, shall we? Oh, you survived. We'll try that. Again, I'm not playing serious against these guys. I'm just trying to get some extra dialogue out of them. Not the smartest thing to do, but that's what I am doing. Looks like they didn't get extra dialogue, it seems. Oh, well, that's fine. Ah, damn it. I'm hoping to roll high there. Okay. And let's just finish you off, shall we? Doesn't really matter. Okay. we go. Hopefully we can get our Mars card out of that. Alright, 3 more books. Let's go burn them. A pity! I got an achievement for that. Okay. Ooh, 65 endured. Speed dice slot 1. Slot plus 1. So you can attack twice, I think? I just need to farm this? And talent. Deal 1 stagger damage against enemies with slower speed. Jeez, you were not kidding about this one being really good. Alright, let's still got like a pretty basic one, so let's give you this here. So I don't know what that number is over there. Like 1 talent, 4 speed, 1 open wound. That mean tier of ability or what? Rarity of ability? Okay. Alright, let's give you Rampage and Commandeering. Chop it off. Dodge and strike. Cannot overlap. Refresh is good. Time for a little test. Grab 2 of them. And struggle. Actually, I've got 2 0 cost ones in here. Another 1 cost we might want. Endure's pretty good. Oh, we do have the Flex now. The Flex also decent. And Command Team is good in terms of... like, Bloodbath sort of wants you to attack lots of times, right? So, let's take off 1 of those and pick up the Flex. Okay. I do want to experiment with this one a little bit. I want to see if that speed dice slot plus 1 reacts the way that I think it does. So, we are gonna do this again. I want to know if I want to farm this. I'm gonna go in with Roland and Araxis here. And begin. Aha. Okay. Fuck yeah. Alright, we need to just farm this. Okay, give me a... So we can do a tier 3 attack. And intercept you if we wanted. Intercept there. And we'll just do a... do that. Over here. And we'll also do that. We'll just go high on Protect next round. Okay. 3 successful attacks to the same target deal extra stagger damage. So, Pale Hands goes over here. Okay. And we've managed to restore all of that because of the emotion level increasing, I guess. So, you... You just murk this guy. Kill him. And... no interfere over there. And you... Actually... Never mind. I'll do that. And... we take back a... yeah. Go over there, and you'll get to start defending beforehand. Maybe I should have told her how I feel. Oh dear. Okay. So we're going to defend against that. And you... get involved over here. Okay. And what was the what was the button to sort of yeah, P, that's right. didn't have to bother at that point. Alright. There we go, so I got a couple more books of Mars. And Midnight Streetlight, stagger resist with glasses. Okay. Excellent. Let's go look at that book of Mars, shall we? Poor Mars. Alright. My mother was a fixer with a high grade that every one of my peers would dream of reaching. She was the envy of all, a radiant individual who received endless supplies of various expensive equipment and guarded constant recruit offers from other officers. Does that mean that I had a safe, comfortable childhood under the care and wealth of such a wonderful person? Had that been the case, I would have earned a position in one of the wings already. Being the son of a high-ranked fixer, I was often targeted by syndicates opposing her, and my mother's acquaintances held high expectations for me. At first, I was okay with their expectations. I was already dreaming to follow the path of my mother. In fact, I was hoping to live up to it and hear compliments such as, "I knew you could make it," from others. Yes, I'm going to become a great fixer just like my mother. Then she'll be proud of me one day, right? She'll proudly say, "That's my boy," in front of others. I studied hard, day after day, taking no breaks in between. Countless times, I held my sword with a strong resolve. And many days, I spent weeping alone. Even if I faced setbacks and failures, I believed I could overcome them and stand strong like a protagonist in a movie, as if I could actually be someone great. But in the end, I grew into an ordinary, aspiring fixer, and I learned that I was only an average person with no talent to show off. When I entered an ordinary office with my ordinary capabilities, my mother seemed very glad to hear the news. She said an associate officer of the Zwei is a good start, and that I'll certainly be able to become successful if I work my way up slowly. However, I was greatly disappointed in myself, and I couldn't look my mother in the eyes until I said my final goodbyes and left the house. Ah, poor Mars. Like, it seems like your mother, doesn't mind that you're an ordinary person. Like, it sounds like she's happy for you to sort of go at your own pace. But, I can certainly understand the expectations being placed on you as being basically the son of a hero. That's, And now you're a book. And now you're going to become many more books. Actually, oh shit, it's been 4 hours already. I think it's time for me to wrap up the stream, actually. Yeah, we're going to wrap up for the day, but we are going to be continuing this tomorrow. So don't you worry about that. We're going to be playing more of Library of Ruina. Oh man, that was good. I'm really liking the story of this. The gameplay is pretty awesome. I'm really into it. So we're going to go raid someone now, and I think we're going to go raid Misaki this time. Misaki was the one that we played 100% Orange Juice that other time. So we're gonna go and say hello to her. And it looks like she's playing a horror game, I think. Night Delivery? I'm not familiar with it, but let's all go pop in and say hello, shall we? Thank you very much, and I hope to see you all next time, okay? See ya!